series this year. Today we're going to focus on two amazing topics. We're going to see our children in the kinder classes. We're going to be at our Burnie campus and our Ulverstone campuses and look at the amazing things that they're up to and they're learning here at Leighland Christian School. Secondly, grade 5-6 at the Ulverstone campus are doing something a little bit different this year, so I really wanted to get stuck into seeing and hearing all about their program. So come with me and we'll go and check it out further.
I'm Katrina McNabb. I'm the Assistant Principal and the Head of Primary at Leighland Christian School. We're here today at our Ulverstone campus and I'm going to show you our two beautiful kinder classrooms. Come on in. At Leighland Christian School, it's important for us to create playgrounds and classroom spaces that invite curiosity and discovery, where young inventors design the play space and where the landscape changes each day depending on the needs of the people in the space. We want these loose parts play spaces to be places where young children, older children and adults can explore, cooperate, experiment and learn from each other. We are teaching the children to empathise, define, ideate, prototype and to test their creations, working through the same design thinking processes as the innovators who are changing the world in which we live, the innovators who Australia depends on. We teach the children that our God is a creative God, the ultimate designer, and we are made in his image. We are therefore inherently creative.
Hi everyone, my name's Liz Shy and I'm the Campus Principal at Burnie for Leighland Christian School. Today we're just going to talk a little bit about Kinder and how that operates at the school and what we do. Kinder is a little bit different to the rest of our schooling because the framework that underpins it is called the Early Years Learning Framework. It has three main areas that teachers and educators focus on in the classroom, and they are belonging, being and becoming. These three areas are all linked to the students' learning and form the basis of the framework. It's purposed to help children focus their learning, to be a nice soft introduction to schooling, and it also creates a focused curriculum that is very play-based learning. This establishes really good practices and routines for the students as they come for 3 days a week, and then preparing them and creating a pathway for their formal learning as they then transition into prep and begin to learn under the Australian curriculum. At Leighland Christian School, we love to partner with our parents, and we do that very intentionally in that prior to students starting kinder, parents and children attend a 5-week pre-kinder program, and that runs over the course of those 5 weeks. It has parent information sessions, and the students spend 2 hours every week in the classroom getting to know the space, their educators, their learning support aides, and as well just beginning to understand what it's going to be like to come to kinder in the following year. We really encourage parents to be active participants in the education of their children, and that certainly starts at kinder. They're able to be parent help, attend excursions, come in and spend time with their children as they're learning over the course of those 3 days a week that they do. And we really intentionally want to work towards establishing the best routines and practices for parents, for children, and for the staff that are going to be working with them in our pre-kinder and kinder programs. We'd love you to come and find out about it for yourself, and you're welcome anytime. So I'm here with Adeline. Adeline, what do you like about kinder?
I like making new friends.
New friends. So nice to have friends, isn't it?
And I like playing with the sand.
Like playing with the sand?
I like playing at the playground and when they choose the helper. Welcome to my garden. We love Kinder!
extremely excited to be sharing with you what our grade 5, 6s are doing at the Ulverstone campus. So why don't you come with me and we'll go and take a look. So I'm here with Isabel and Aston, and girls, tell us, grade 5, 6 is a little bit different to what you're used to in the past at Leighland. How's it different and what do you like about it?
Well, it's different in a heap of ways. We get like some pods in the bike chairs, and we can do those for the pod if we need a quiet space.
Yes.
And the bike is for people that need to stand up and work.
Yeah, great. So I'm here with Dylan. Dylan, can you tell me, grade 5, 6 is a little bit different to how we've done things at Leighland in the past. What are some of the things that are different to other years?
Well, for starters, we got that massive thing.
Yes.
And things I've noticed a lot with Mr. Mac and most of the other teachers here is significantly more hands-on and just better.
Okay, so I'm here with Mr. McCorkle, who is one of our grade 5, 6 teachers at the Ulverstone campus. And Phil, you've got an amazing team going on this year, doing some pretty impressive stuff. Can you unpack how that's looking at the 5, 6 level at Leighland Ulverstone?
Okay, well, it was a bit of an initiative we thought about last year about, we had a great luncheon, we had a bit of a chat about, what could be done. And then when we came back in, we ran a bit of a project-based learning over here, and we thought, this would be a great place for a 5, 6 class. And then we started plotting. And we started talking about how it would be great for the 5, 6s to be in this environment, in this whole area where we can actually spread out a little bit, do project-based learning modules, and also, work together as a team. Like teaching for so long just as a single teacher in a single classroom, working with kids with your own little group of 20 plus kids, it did take a little bit of adjustment, but we've had to learn that we all have different giftings, we all have different talents, we all have different skills, and what I may struggle with, another teacher may be really strong with. And so we've been able to develop in our curriculum approach, in our pedagogy and all that, of actually the 3 different teachers that we have working their strengths, and I found that a lot easier. We've got one teacher doing English spelling, another doing English writing, another doing English reading. We've got someone doing science, digital technologies, visual art, and things like that. And so we're actually operating in those areas, the passions that we love, and the kids themselves have actually reaped the benefit of that, because we're not just trying to teach a lesson, we're actually teaching from our place of strength, from our passion, and that comes through to the kids. When we're passionate about a subject, they actually engage a lot more effectively. And we're creating an environment where the students have multi areas of seating. There's a lot of flexibility in regards to where they are. The 5, 6 classes mix, the grade 5s mix, the grade 6s mix. And, so there's a lot of collaboration between the grade 6s and 5s, and especially between us as teachers. We actually don't have to have another meeting to work collaboratively. We're actually doing it hands-on all day, and we have great conversations.
That's brilliant. And the amount of engagement that we've seen in the 5, 6 this year has been phenomenal. They are so engaged.
We didn't know how
that'd
go.
It's been amazing. So Phil, a question some families might have is, oh my goodness, there's no longer just 23 kids in a class. You've got
43.
43 or pushing 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you know each kid and can attend to my child's needs in that environment? Can you sort of unpack that a little?
Okay, we were concerned at the start of the year how the students would actually adapt to this change, because they've been so used to operating in smaller classrooms. But what we found straight away was that they really took a hold of the space. They took ownership of the space. We've got a sound reduced pod in our classroom now that we work on a needs basis, but also an opportunity for the kids to have some quiet space if they get a little bit overwhelmed. But generally, they have picked up what we're doing. They can engage, they can move freely around the classroom. Different core groups and interest groups. Some of our kids are really interested in science, some are interested in English and maths, and so they actually get to form those groups quite easily in this open environment.
Yeah.
And they're getting used to that flexible area where, can I work with so-and-so? Yeah, go for it,
Yep.
So they're enjoying the process too.
And the growth that we see in the students in terms of their learning outcomes will be considerably higher because they're getting a more personalised approach to their learning.
I'm so grateful that as probably one of the older teachers in the school, that I've got this opportunity to be involved in this this groundbreaking sort of area that we're doing, and the initiative that we've taken and the team that we've got together. I'm really enjoying the process. We're able to engage positively with the kids, and the kids are responding to the environment. And so pretty much I'm just loving this year, and we're just seeing a lot of changes happening, a lot of growth happening in the children.
So Millie, what do you love about grade 5-6?
I love all the learning styles, and I love how I get to see with my friends.
So what I'm hearing is, if you're stuck on something, you'll get pulled aside in a small group and it'll get explained to you. Then you can move on to modules which are at your own pace as well. Yeah. So if you want to advance, you can. If you need extra help, you can get the extra help.
Doing maths inventions, PBL, art, STEAM.
Tell us a bit more about PBL. What do you like about PBL?
It's project-based learning.
Yeah. And what do you do that's different to other subjects in PBL?
In PBL, you get to do it hands-on.
Yeah.
We love Leighland Christian School.
Well, thank you for listening to episode 3 of The Buzz. We hope you got a really great insight into our kinder at Leighland and our 5-6s from the Ulverstone campus. Look forward to seeing you next time on The Buzz.
What are you guys doing at the moment?
We're playing Follow the Leader on a little brain break.
A brain break?